Hey friend, God will meet you in your grief. I know oftentimes when people say that you're not alone, it really might not feel like it. You might have felt or currently feel like you're entirely isolated, as though no one in the world could ever possibly understand what you're going through, the pain that you're in, the depth of your grief, the level to which you feel abandoned and emotionally isolated, or the mental struggles that you're going through. And I have such deep, I don't even want to say such deep empathy for that, because it's as though I haven't been there for myself. Like, I've been there, and I know that there's a lot of, psychoeducation and tools and resources and therapies that, might work for you, might work for a lot of people, but please don't leave God out. Invite him in to what you're experiencing. Bring your honesty, bring your grief, bring your rage, bring your fear, bring that sense of abandonment, that sense of being alone. And I promise you, he will be with you in it. He will hold your heart through it. I say this because now, 3 years ago, I was feeling extremely suicidal, and I was being tormented by shame and fear to a degree that I honestly thought I would never get out of. And I felt so alone in that struggle. I felt like I couldn't explain it to anybody else. And as a person who was raised in the church but walked away when I hit my later teenage years and was questioning things, I knew that even though I had contention with religious concepts and the politics behind, what people have used the name of God for, I knew that I could still call on him because I carried him in my heart. And so I knelt down and I just said a prayer. It was very few words, and I didn't really think anything would come of it, but the degree to which my mind has changed, the degree to which my heart has changed, the degree to which I've been set free from fear, even if overcoming it is not the goal, you deserve to not feel alone. You deserve to have a sense of peace. I really feel in my spirit, like it's as though, I feel as though God is saying overcoming it is not the goal, but knowing that he is with you, overcoming it, overcoming what's happening in your mind, overcoming what's happening with that sense of grief, that emotional wound that just doesn't seem to heal. Overcoming it isn't the goal. You've been chasing, all these different healing modalities and healing techniques, and it seems like none of them are working for you. So you're going down this rabbit hole of just seeking to fix what only needs to be seen, what only needs to be witnessed. You are a child of God. Before everything that happened to you in your life came and told you a different story, before the grief, before the people, the abandonment, the isolation, the fear, the confusion, the overwhelm, the negative narratives around your identity that were so uncalled for and untrue and unfounded, the judgment, the presumptions that people made about you, before all of that gunk and dirt just was placed on you and has covered and subsumed everything that is beautiful and joyful about you, about your life. That has just consumed your hope that you could be anything other than what you see, what you think you are. I know you have a sense in your heart and your spirit that there's more to you. That if only you could get through the grief, if only you could overcome that sense of abandonment, if only you could be truly loved, seen, validated, heard at the depth that you really want to be, that you try so desperately to show people by example what would be healing for you. I know you know that there's so much more that you could be. But I feel God saying that it's not about chasing that. It's about coming home to Him and recognizing that the false narratives never stood a chance over who He designed you to be, over who He knows you are. You don't have to chase it. It is an objective truth that stands long after the lies. It stood before the lies, and it is true. It stands as truth, and it will be so after you shed the narratives, the false narratives of shame, neglect, rejection, abandonment, fear, doubt, isolation. Now, if you have been dealing with depression or toxic shame or intrusive thoughts, it'd be really helpful to seek out a mental health professional who can give you like more in-depth personal advice. Psychoeducation has its place. I promise you, if you have even a small modicum of faith, include God in your mental health walk, include God in the spiritual, emotional, psychological torment that you're experiencing. If you're struggling with addiction and compulsive behavior, include God in that journey too. I'm not saying don't do psychoeducation, don't learn about developmental trauma, don't learn about what the impact of neglect and abandonment in your childhood. Learn about all of those things and know that God is with you. Know that His ultimate narrative, will, and purpose for your life is what will prevail. The moment that you set foot in His presence, Him being the way, the truth, and the light, will expose every lie that has been embedded both by human error and the lies of the enemy. God knows the truth about you. God knows the truth of you. And He hasn't changed His mind about you. He still loves you. He loves you with the same degree of adornment and intention that He created you with. He didn't make a mistake. He does not make mistakes. He is the only one who knows the truth about who you are, what you have the capacity to be. And although you've caught glimpses, you're so weighed down by the weight of the grief that you doubt whether it could be true. But He whispers it to you so that you have something to hold on to, so that you don't drown. Please don't give up. Please stay. Please stay when the grief is loud, when the intrusive thoughts are yelling, not just speaking, when the shame is trying to overwhelm you, when the doubt is weighing you down and you can't see anything past it like a fog. Stay the course. Stay in the moment and invite God into it. It's the only thing. It's the inviting him into my mental health, into that season of suicidality and shame and fear and grief, is the only thing that made it bearable. At the time, I didn't really have access. I couldn't afford therapy. I couldn't afford just seeing professionals. Like it wasn't feasible for me. But the only thing that made the grief bearable for me was knowing that God was with me in it, and the reassurance that he gave me that I wasn't messed up, that I wasn't done for, that I wasn't like dumb or inadequate or shameful or worthy of being thrown away or not deserving of being alive, which that's what my mind was saying at the time. And I didn't deserve that. And you don't deserve that. If that's where you are right now, I want to let you know that those are lies. Those are lies straight from the enemy. And you deserve better. And you do deserve to be alive. There is so much love and intention that has gone into creating you, that for you to be for you to be thinking of yourself as disposable or dispensable relative to a mistake or a series of painful life events, it doesn't make you any less worthy, doesn't make you any less valuable to your Father, to God. He loves you.